Welcome back to Light Up Literature's 8th grade subject-verb agreement. Now you've already mastered the basics, so now we're going to take a deep dive into more complex cases where you have intervening phrases, inverted sentences, and indefinite pronouns. So our learning objective is to apply subject-verb agreement rules to include intervening phrases, inverted sentences, indefinite pronouns, and unusual sentence structures. Words that come between the subject and the verb, for the most part, we're going to ignore them. We're going to ignore them because they don't matter. If we have a subject that's not an indefinite, which we'll cover soon, you're going to use that. So, our example, the basket of apples is on the table. Well, basket is our subject. Of apples is our distractor. So, the basket is on the table. Basket is singular, is our singular verb. Our second practice, the students, along with her friends, is excited. The student, along with her friends, is excited. Now you see how you have the commas there? Imagine those commas are your hands and you're picking up all those words and just throwing them out of the sentence. We're chunking them. We don't need them to make sure that we have good subject-verb agreement. So the student is singular, is our singular verb. Inverted sentences. This can be whether you have a question or whether they start with there or here. We have to look for the real subject. There is a problem with the system. So system is singular, so that's why we're going to use is for the singular verb. The system is a problem. All right, now let's go with where are the missing papers? Papers is our subject. Papers is plural. There's more than one. So we're going to use are, our plural verb. And you can double check this. The missing papers are where. All right, our indefinite pronouns. This is when it's more tricky. We covered it a little in 7th grade, but now we really have to make sure we know this. Indefinite pronouns like all, none, most, those are ones that will not commit to one thing, to being either a singular or a plural all the time. So when we have those, we have to look into our prepositional phrases to identify whether we're going to use a singular or a plural. So all of the pie is gone. Pie is singular, so we're going to use is for our singular verb. All of the students are here. Well, students, that's more than one, so we're going to use are as our plural verb. None of the advice is helpful. Advice is singular, so we're going to use our singular verb is. None of the team are happy with the decision. Now, team is acting when it's referring to individuals. The different people on the team are happy with the decision. Well, none of them are. Well, that means they're acting individually, so team is going to be a plural. This is where it gets tricky sometimes. So since team is going to be plural, we're going to use the use the subject are, which is plural as well. Now, when we have compound subjects with or and nor, if the subject is you're going to select the subject that's closest to the verb to identify whether you're going to go with a plural verb or a singular verb. Neither the teacher nor the students are ready. So students is plural, so we're going to use the plural version are. Neither the students nor the teacher is ready. Well, since teacher is singular, we're going to use the singular is for ready. All right, collective nouns. Once again, we've already covered this a little. When a noun is a group of people or a group, and they are all working as a group, it's going to be singular. But if we're referring to a group, but they're acting as individuals, it's going to be plural. All right, let's practice some. Where is the documents? No, it's going to be where are the documents? Documents is plural, so we need our plural verb. Neither of the books were interesting. Well, books is plural, so we're going to need neither of the books was interesting. All right, now here's our challenge. We're going to rewrite these sentences. You can pause to check your answers. So go ahead and pause now. All right, the answer is the collection of rare coins, collection, valuable. The collection is singular, so we're going to use is. Number 2, where are my keys? Keys is plural, so we're going to use the plural form of the verb. None of the cake was eaten. Cake is singular, so we're going to use was because it's singular. Neither my parents nor my sister is coming. Sister is right next to the verb, so sister is singular, and so we're going to use the singular verb. The audience claps loudly. So since the audience is working all together, that's where they're clapping as a group loudly, so it's going to be claps singular. All right, now tips and tricks. Remember, if the subject follows there or here, the real subject, find the real subject before choosing your verb. Ignore prepositional phrases except when they're connected to indefinite pronouns like some, none, all. And our final challenge and takeaway: ignore extra words. Inverted sentences, look for the subject that's actually the subject of the sentence. Usually it's at the end. Indefinite pronouns and collective nouns require careful attention. You're going to have to look at either the prepositional phrase or look for the collective nouns. Are they working as a group or are they working as an individual? And nor and or subjects match the closest noun. All right, that's it for us now. Go ahead and get your practice done, and I will see you in the next video. Stay healthy, happy, and safe. Until next time, bye.